I'm alone. Bah! Watch me do my tricks. Alright, so I'm probably choppy on the camera because I don't know why. I don't know if I should be live streaming this or not, but here I am using the camera. But yeah, today I did something huge. Okay, did this by myself. I changed the controls to my game for the sumo thing. Instead of moving the camera, it's just set, and you can move WASD and he'll move, so it's not wonky. Because last time all you could do was W and S up and down and move the camera, and then it was weird. So I took it away and I added regular controls. Clean code. I tidied it up also, so it's not all over the place. Maybe you can see it. Hold on. See, I move left, I move down, I move right. Oh, he's hitting me. I move up. So, yeah, fix that. That was pretty hard to do because first I didn't like. So I have movement in my old project, but I tried to do it without looking at that, and I did it, but I totally forgot like one line and it wouldn't work. So I went back and checked. But I'm pretty proud of myself for that. And yeah, that's what I did. I was vibing, you know. And I read four chapters of Clean Code, Handbook of Agile Software Craftsmanship, by Robert C. Martin. It's a good guy. What can I say? Alright, chapter 10, all about classes, you know. The order of the class or in organization should be public static constants, then private static variables, then private instance variables. So you order them like that. You know, you like to keep your variables and utility functions private, if you didn't know that. And classes always should be small, but guess what? They should be smaller than small. And the name of our class should describe what responsibilities it fulfills. That's what I live by that. I live by that. Yeah. And there's stuff about cohesion which I don't really get. Maybe you can help me, Randy, when you get back. Yeah, I didn't really get cohesion classes. That was interesting. And each of the methods of a class should manipulate one or more of those variables in the cohesion thing. It is, hold on, let me see this. Yeah, the small number of cohesion classes should have a small number of instance variables, and each of the methods of a class should manipulate one or more of those variables. Yeah, and for most systems, change is continual, needs will change, and therefore code will change. Now on to chapter 11, it was all about systems. Goes pretty interesting. There was a quote in there I saw that was pretty chill. It's by Ray Ozzie, CTO from Microsoft organization. And it says, complexity kills. It sucks the life out of developers, and it makes products difficult to plan, build, and test. I agree with that. Yeah. So, when doing like code and stuff, you should always scale up. So like an analogy they did was cities grow from towns, which grow from settlements. So like you start from the bottom up, you know what I'm saying? Start small. And good thing to note is that growth isn't without pain. That's crazy. Yeah. Systems need domain specific languages. Systems must be clean. Golly gee. Many times I've seen an unclean system. Gah. You know, in my 20 years of software engineering / game development, you know what I learned? A lot of people's systems aren't clean as they would like it, you know? I don't know what to do with them, you know? It's just, they gotta learn on their own, but you also gotta help them. I can do that. Just saying. On to chapter 12. The title was Emergence. And according to Kent Beck, a design is simple if it follows these rules. Rule 1. It runs all of the tests. 8 tests, I guess. 2. Contains no duplication. 3. Expresses the intent of the programmer. And 4. Minimizes the number of classes and methods. And they're in order of importance 1 to 4. First and foremost, design must produce a system that acts as intended. Back to my 20 years in software engineering and game development. Hold on. It gets me frustrated how many people don't follow these rules. And it's just, their systems don't act as it's intended, you know? It's like, read the rules of Kent Beck, and you will succeed in life. People these days, man. Jeez. And yeah. No, don't duplicate. Don't. I did it again. Don't duplicate. Don't duplicate. Because duplication is the primary enemy of a well-designed system. I can tell you that firsthand. I've done that multiple times. Hurts. It hurts me. And our goal is to keep the overall system small, tiny. But guess what? I bet you did not see this coming. It should be smaller than small. But can it do this? I don't think it can. Yeah. Chapter 13, all about concurrency, which is another thing I kind of didn't get. Help me out in the comments. If this goes up, I don't know. Writing clean concurrent programs is hard. Like, very hard. Like, it's hard. Like, you know, you're stuck in between a rock and a hard place. It's the hard place. It's crazy. And in this chapter, it really it discusses the need for concurrent programming. And one of the questions is, why do you need concurrency? And concurrency is a decoupling strategy, and it helps us decouple what gets done from when it gets done. Decoupling what from when can dramatically improve both the throughput and structures of an application. I was waiting for this one. Myths and misconceptions. Myth 1. Concurrency always improves performance. Gosh. Who thinks that? Who thinks that? The truth is, concurrency can sometimes improve performance, if you're lucky. And you're built like me. Myth 2. Design does not change when writing concurrent programs. You gotta be... Hurt! Sorry, I just had to... Some people these days. That guy over there, he thinks designs don't change when writing concurrent programs, alright? And the truth is, it can be remarkably different. Okay? Don't listen to that guy over there chilling on the bed, which I just pummeled. He's wrong. Alright? Alright. Number 3. Myth number 3. Understanding concurrency issues is not important when working with a container such as a web and EGBC or EJB container. I do this myself, so I can't. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. The reality is, you better know just what your container is doing. You shouldn't just be, oh, I don't know what it's doing. No, you gotta know. But yeah. There's a list of concurrency defense principles, and I'll read them out to you now. There's 4 of them. and it's single. One is single single responsibility principle. That's one, single responsibility principle. The second one is corollary, limit the scope of data. The third is corollary, use copies of data, and the fourth is corollary, threads should be as independent as possible. And I can't stress that enough. Golly. Yeah, you should know your execution models, keep synchronized, sections small, and concurrent code is difficult to get right. Yeah. So, what I want you, whoever's looking at this, whoever's watching this, I want you to go do some homework for me. Yeah, I want you to go, let's see what I want you to do. I want you to tell me some execution models. If you don't know any. Oh, okay, I got you. Here you go. Write in the comments, what is Kent Beck's 4 rules? Let me know. If this goes on YouTube. Alright, catch y'all later. Gotta go play Valorant.